Welcome to the game of Mechabellum. I will be facing against Capals. That's how it pronounced it. And I had a few options here. And I'm going fast for Amplify, which is really good with hounds. When you get 3 hounds at the start, you can straight go for Amplify on the 3 of them. The Mustangs are not that good for a starting pack, but as you can see I have a lot of health. But they can serve as early anti-air and do some damage, although I have to kill Sabertooth, which is not the specialty of the Mustangs. You see me positioning in a semi-aggressive way. I am not going standard, but not full aggro, and my opponent is going for aggro. You can see he's marksman specialist, so he's going to get his marksman on the next round. We are going to be facing each other. I was debating here on what unit I was going to get, if I was going for crawlers or grab some void eyes to help deal with the Sabertooths, but decided to go for crawlers. You see that I put, at least right now, I didn't put any unit in front. I wasn't expecting the enemy to go this much aggro. Although, I could be. I'm not the only one that likes to go Sabertooth aggro. Even if this one even have the field maintenance tech, same as me. So I'm not the only one that tries that strategy. But easy win for me. Working quite well. With the unit deployments, wasps not very useful against my units. I will go for the void eyes to help with the DPS. I must say I was a bit thinking of getting them at the start, so I just got 2 of them. The wasps could be useful for me too, because he has no anti-air. But I needed more DPS, grabbed it. My opponent will go for a cheese on this side here with wasps, and I will go for a cheese with crawlers. Try to go, they will, putting them here, they would go straight for the anti-armor cannon, then the tower. He's grabbing level 1 damage, so he can one-shot my crawlers. It's very common for hound players to do that. I'll just grab even more crawlers on here. And I think I'm getting defense enhancement. Expecting him to grab... Yeah, I grabbed a defense enhancement, expecting him to grab damage, so he is still 2-shotting my crawlers. Here, his wasps will at least get distracted for some time on my crawlers, which delays his tower debuff long enough for me to clear almost all his units here. As you can see, he got the debuff right to him, but only 1 Sabertooth left and a few fangs arriving late. So even if he got his debuff, victory should be mine. I still have a lot of Mustangs, and he only has a few wasps and fangs. So, in all, things went quite well for me, even with his wasp cheese on this side. Level 1 around, which is not... It's useful, but it's not that powerful now, because I already have the item. But it's always useful to get, doubles the power of the hound. I just skip it, didn't want any of those. If it was improved Overlord, I would probably have grabbed it and switched my build to Overlords. I don't have a dedicated DPS unit yet. My opponent also skips. Use me putting some Mustangs on the side, so it can deal with any flanks, and his Wasps if he don't sell it. He's going for a flank with 5 Badgers. I'm getting my first Hound Tech, since I intend to use them as my main shaft clear. And more Hounds. Here, in case he put some Crawlers in here, he will just missile my Crawlers instead of properly defending this side. And Oil to slow my units. Which, after seeing 5 Badgers, you can expect that he will light it next turn. With the time to spawn here, his deep flank didn't do that well. It didn't pull many units from me. And I won quite easily. But he also put 5 Badgers on the other side, which I have no defense because my Mustangs in here went straight for the Wasps instead of turning. But he only has those left and a few Fangs. And I still have most of my main army. Let's speed this. 1-5 Badger trying to go for the tower. And another victory for me. I have a lot of HP and haven't lost a single one yet. Here we have Nuke, which is quite powerful, but it's very early and very expensive. 400. So I will just go for intensive training. Thinking of grabbing some levels for a few units. And Rhinos to stop the sides. So we're putting 1 Rhino on each side. They are the best option for you to go when you are facing 5 Badgers on the side. Because of this. This is... You don't see that often right now, but it is an expected strategy when you see Scorching Charge on the 5 Badger and he puts on deep flank. And Rhinos counter it perfectly. Because the explosion happens when it hits the closest unit, which will be the Rhino, and he is very tanky. In the end you can see I don't have a lot of money to use intensive training, because I still have levels to get. And I don't have a main unit. I was thinking of maybe leveling this Mustang, but he will put this on fire with the 5 Badgers, so Mustangs will probably die, as you can see here. I have no reason to get another level just for him to kill even more expensive units. His frontline exploding 5 Badgers with the fire here did quite a lot against me. And I will lose my first round. But he won't have the fire here again for some time. Here we have Orbital Bombardment, Missile. Yes, but Module is not useful in this situation. And neither is Elite Sledge. Just go for Missile, which is a bit cheaper than Orbital. Don't want to use an Orbital on this because much of his sources are also on the flanks. And on this side. I didn't think it was needed to use a full Orbital to deal with this army. He's leveling his 5 Badgers. And grabbing more 5 Badgers. Just put a missile here to kill his hounds and a few fangs if he don't shield. And I will shield my army against Orbital, which he will not get. So at least the shield helps against the badgers. And you see me starting to get the scorpions. I think I'm going range, go back because I need the money. Scorpions are the perfect answer to 5 badgers. Even if in this case, since he got level 2 5 badgers, I need level 2 scorpions or double shot to one-shot them. You see I put a rhino on this side to deal with this 5 badger. The missile was quite effective. He also grabbed the extinguisher attack on his hounds to protect his units against his own fire. But as you can see, my shields helped. Oh, dead Mustangs. And my scorpion also did its part. And a good, almost 1000 damage. And he will have more units. Hero was maybe thinking of grabbing the Phoenix, but then I think I will decide to go for Wraith and Cell. It's the most money you can get in here. Now we put one Wraith in here, it can help against his units, it's good against the Hounds and the Shaft. Team 11 this Mustang, that's the most protected one. And even if they are bad against the fire, they are my only anti-air right now, so I really need them here. And they already have range enhancements, so I'm not going to sell them. He went for an Overlord with Photon. Make his units tankier. I grabbed the and leveled a Scorpion here. And find them getting range on them. Putting them a little to the back since you don't need to be all the way to the front. He's also keep leveling this, but I will grab armor for my rhinos. So they won't have problems dealing with the 5 badgers now. Even a level 3 5 badger will almost do no damage to the rhino. We instantly unshot the 3 5 badgers in there. The rhino's taking some explosions on this side. This one was a bad one. And my Mustangs will be able to deal with the Overlord. My late Rhino is still alive, and that's enough damage to kill him. So, a short game, and you can see that I was just countering what my enemy was doing. I wasn't trying to go for any comp of my own. I didn't went for more than one tech on any unit. I actually have quite a few units with tech. You can see Rhino, 1 tech, Scorpion 1 tech, Mustangs 1 tech, and Hounds 1 tech. He was also going for 1 tech on units. But I don't get why he went for the Overlord with photon emission. The extra tankness for the 5 badgers don't help them against level 2 Scorpion, or if I get a double shot. Don't know what he was thinking with this. But usually this strategy with 5 badgers don't work that well, as you can see, because Scorpions counter them too well. They can one-shot them and make them explode on your side of the field, because even if they die instantly, they will explode and leave the fire area, but they will leave it on your side. He even grabbed the hounds to help with that, with the fire extinguisher hounds, but not enough. And that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, it really helps the channel, and I will see you on the next one.